Alright, so we're going to be reviewing a game that I just played. This is GM5 on tank. I actually meant to queue as support, and I guess accidentally hit tank, maybe out of habit. Ended up getting a tank game, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll play that too. And the game is interesting because I have to once again go through a wide roster of heroes to win the game, and it's a very close game at that as well, or fairly close game. Ended up being or feeling like a very close game, and we're actually getting rolled at one point in time until we ended up coming back. So I'm going to take you through a bunch of different heroes. I'm going to play Rammatra here, Reinhardt, Zarya, and D.Va in order to win this game. And yeah, I mean, I just think it's a really interesting game to talk about. So at the start of the game, I mentioned this a lot, but I think tank should pick first. So I think you should pretty much be like the first or second person to pick as soon as the map loads. I didn't pick right away this game just because I didn't realize I was 10 tanks. So it took me a second to process, like, oh, what? Didn't expect that. So I picked Rammatra initially. I let the rest of my team pick out except for this person who's like maybe AFK, and then I wait until it's like, okay, cool, we're pretty much all in. Then I go D.Va right now, and I go top. And the reason why I'm doing this is I'm trying to scout to see what I can reveal. So for example, if I'm going Rammatra and I see they have go ball, I'm not going to play Rammatra. I'm just going to go hog, right? Or they see Doomfist. And I don't want that disadvantage in that first fight if I don't have to. So I'm going to go up here and play D.Va. But I open as Rammatra, wait till everyone picks, then I switch to D.Va. So hopefully that signals, I mean, you can also just type it or say it, but I don't bother. This signals to your team like, oh, I'm not actually going D.Va here, especially since D.Va is a very unusual choice on this point. To indicate that I am in fact going Rammatra. So I'm going to scout. All I see here is a soldier. So we're going to fast forward. I drop back down, play Rammatra. I'm going to start here a little rusty. I accidentally hit Fortify or rather Nemesis while leaving spawn because I was just adjusting my keyboard. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't have Nemesis initially, which is unfortunate because I wouldn't normally pop Nemesis leaving that. I'm going to shoot the soldier who's at an off angle because he needs to die and there's nothing I can do about it except poke him out right now. Like I can throw Vortex eventually, but I'm hoping that enough damage will result in him dying. It does. How much was my damage relevant here? I'm not sure, but certainly it helped, right? Him dying now gives us a massive advantage. We should probably win this. He puts down shield. I still have 3 seconds on my shield. You see I immediately get to the side of it. I Vortex his backline. And I would keep shooting his backline, except he's clearly chosen to engage me. So now I cannot shoot his backline, right? I'm in way too much danger, like half health. I cannot just shoot his backline from here. I now need to focus on him, which is fine, right? I'm shooting him down. Again, as a reminder, you do more damage against tanks with your staff than you do with your punches. Because your staff does 100 damage a second, not including headshots. And Nemesis form punches only do 80 damage a second and cannot headshot. So against tanks where you're probably going to hit like 80 to 100% of the shots plus headshots, it's actually better to attack in staff form than it is in punch form. Anyway, so I do this. I know the timing now. I actually forget to put up shield here. I think I have it, but I don't bother. I should have put up shield here for sure. That's a mistake. I pop Nemesis. Go after him. I know he's punching, so I'm not really trying to damage him. I'm actually trying to get to the side to force him backwards because he can't let me get behind him or else he'll take full damage. So he's going backwards with me, right? So I'm really sidestepping because I'm trying to get access to the back line. He has to come with me, but he's slow because he's blocking. And eventually, because I'm getting behind him, flanking him, he has to let go of block. Okay? Watch from his perspective. Right? Punching, right? He realizes I'm flanking him. He's like, oh shoot, right? And then he has to back up, right? He releases a second to punch me, but I'm already past him. Okay, so he's now allowed me access to his backline. I go for the Junkrat. Junkrat's low, he dies. Right, I block here because I get a little low. Get slept, no big deal. I will say that their who is it? Their Junkrat is super good and almost single-handedly carries this game for them. I shield off the Rammatra from his backline. I'm not even sure if anybody's there. I Vortex them. At this point, just easy clean up. Clean up, poke a little more. We're just capping point. All right, points capped. Move forwards. I know my team's not quite here yet, so I'm not trying to super commit here. I accidentally hit the corner of the wall with Vortex, which is really unfortunate because that would have been a really good Vortex. So just farming damage here, trying to get ulti faster than their tank does. I'm at 61. Their tank's at 64. We're about the same. Just attacking, chilling. All right. So the Junkrat has killed my Hanzo somehow. And then he kills my Moira. I could have shielded off the Moira. It was an awkward angle. I didn't expect her to need it. So now we're down 2. Again, just farming for damage or ult charge. I'm 10% ahead of their Rammatra. I get slept here, / whip shot. I saw the go Brig here, which I think is an okay matchup against Rammatra. I don't think it's favored either way, but certainly an okay choice. I block here because I'm low on purple. Trying to get a little more damage in. I start getting the feel here that I might actually die in this situation. And see the Rammatra's nanoed. He gets so many nanos this game. I don't think I get a single nano. Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't have a nano, but like he gets so many nanos, and I just have to live with it. Right, so I recognize I cannot stop the Rammatra, right? Even if I stand in front of him, like he's got Nemesis form, or did have Nemesis form. I presume he's gonna have ulti soon. So instead of trying to kill the Rammatra, I go for his backline. Can I kill them right now? I can't, right? But I can zone them, and that's what's the most important thing. I'm just zoning, right? I pop ulti here to stay alive. You can watch the reads here, right? Attacking, as soon as he gets nanoed, I go right by him. I'm out of Nemesis right now, which is why I have to pop ulti. Right, I'm farming for ulti because I'm down at low health. I knew he was trying to kill me with nano. Now I pop ulti to stay alive. Right, go up here. This is fine. Right, because the Junkrat's also pop tire. I'm trying to kill him out of tire. That's why I blocked when I went on a corner because I thought he was gonna pop it on me. So he's just punching me. I'm like, hey, do I actually have supports back here? I do not. So there's no way that I can survive this. So we traded Rammatra ulti coalescence there for nano. Rammatra ulti and junk tire. So ultimate economy wise, we're actually ahead. That's a 2-for-3 trade. I come back as Rammatra. Go up. Right? You see, I'm trying to bypass the Rammatra shield. That's why I tell you in Rammatra versus Rammatra, try to bypass the shield. That way you have a good shield and he doesn't. I put shield off of the Rammatra because I know his Nemesis form is about to end soon, theoretically. And I'm trying to cut him off from supports. So he blocks right now. Right, now I pop Nemesis. I see the trap at the last moment. I'm like, oh, shoot. So I just block here. Again, the junk traps were good. I think he's going to put another trap down that I don't see. Yeah. It's like, I don't know when I would have seen this. I don't even know when this is placed. Yeah, I think I literally couldn't see that on my screen because he threw it when I got popped in the air. So I'm trapped here and I'm going to die, which is unfortunate. I'm already starting to feel like the Rammatra's not working. The junk and Brig are really effective at zoning me back during Nemesis form, and I feel like the junk tires are going to keep killing my team, and Annihilation is just not as good as junk tire. So I'm looking for a more powerful ultimate here, and they have a team that's consistently able to harass us from high ground with the soldier, which I can't do anything about, and I don't have enough oomph to get to the front line. So my perspective is, if I go Zarya, I can farm energy very easily from junk spam. A, B, I can easily beat the Rammatra out head to head, so I can force him back. C, I can obviously use grab to win fights. Right? So those components make me feel like Zarya is going to work better in this situation than Rammatra is, because I don't feel like I'm actually getting good value on Rammatra, and time's precious. So I get a bunch of energy here. I kind of stall for a little bit to think if I took too much damage here, I would have gone backwards instead of forwards. But I feel like, okay, I'm probably all right. Reload. So I chill here for a second. I was surprised I wasn't getting healed. In retrospect, with the Moira, I should have realized that she can't actually heal me once she fades forward, which she probably doesn't want to do. Dragon comes out. I don't know what this dragon is. Especially since he saw me go Zarya, so he should understand that I'll grab soon. So you see, I'm already at 60% ulti. Like, I spawned at 0, right? Yeah. No, I spawned at 25. I spawned at 25. So I spawned at 25. He has 73. So when I'm at 60%, he's got it. So I am just free farming on this Rammatra. He pops ulti here. I immediately run because I'm just looking to save charge. Like, he's got nano, he's got annihilation. We're not stopping him. Like, this is impossible to stop him here. Like, I just don't have enough damage. Right? I'm doing this mostly just to farm. I'm not trying to kill him. I know I'm not going to kill him. I'm trying to do this to farm ulti is right now. This is why I'm cutting this a little close. But I have bubbles and I know my Mercy's alive. So it's extremely unlikely he'll be able to kill me here, even if he tries to chase me to spawn. Reloading. Right? Again, super high energy right now. Very, very dangerous. I just need my team to regroup. Waiting, checking, getting bubbles back. Right? I'm not popping bubbles too much right now. Now I'm popping it. Right? Because now I have a second charge. I can use the second charge, which is important because that allows me to live. If I didn't have the second charge, I would have died there. We're going to push back in. Alright, I'm going to grab. So I think they all know it's coming. So I actually thought about grabbing right to the left right now, like to pop it over top. But in this situation, I recognize, okay, I get the Ana, I might get the break here, but it doesn't matter because even if I don't get the break, she's stuck in the room, so I'll kill her anyway. So you see, I save, right? I have the bubble. I'm purposely not using bubble right now. I have 280 health. I still don't use bubble. I grab. Now I can get a bubble when I see her start using sleep dart, and I block the sleep dart, which is really, really important. Brig's low here. All right, kill her. Great. And that's clean up. The junk is going to somehow... Oh yeah, this is good. So I know the soldier's alive because I heard him right side. Right click again, get him. The junk is behind us and has killed 2, which is a serious damper on my plans of trying to push through. He's doing a really good job of this. So now I can't push up. Like, if I had 2 more, I can push up here, but without 2 more, I know I'm not going to win the next fight, because it's going to be 2 on 4, 2 on 5. So right now I'm just chilling. I'm not looking to commit in this fight. Just playing up here. Gonna try to build some energy. I'm not popping bubble until I feel like they're really, really committed to trying to kill me, which is right then. I still have 1 more charge. I'm backing up. Looking, saving, right? I could have popped bubble there, but I didn't. Right? Because I know they're like everyone in this game at GM, everyone's thinking about Zarya bubbles, right? They're all thinking, hey, if I don't need to shoot you, I'm not going to shoot you. So we're all on the same page regarding right now I'm not using bubbles because I know no one's going to shoot me. Right? It's just a Rammatra. Now I go through, and now I'm going to pop bubble. As soon as I see the Brig go in me, I'm like, okay, she's committed now. Right? She popped rally. Now, once she pops rally, my goal is to just get back. All I do is kite. Okay? We're not going to win this fight right away. We just don't have enough damage. I just need to get back, right? Zone the team back. You see, they are too scared to cross this cart, right? If they cross this cart against a high energy Zarya who's also being double pocketed, I'm gonna kill him. So all I need to do here is just stay alive. I saw the Ana's low, but like, what can I do at that angle? Rally's still going. I bubble the Bastion just in case. I go for the Ana, right click. I pop my last bubble. Now I commit on the Ana. Ana's dead. There's a nano Rammatra on my Cassidy. I have a bubble charge right now. I'm looking for it. Yep, save him. And then cap. Okay, so we capped it. Moving forward, trying to farm ult charge. I know I'm 80. I'm at 82. Alright, just doing this. Again, you see how long I hold 2 charges? Because I know they're not attacking me. Like, they're just not going to do enough damage to me right now. See, that's another trick I do. I turn my back on them, which makes them think, oh, there's no way the Zarya is going to try to bubble this, right? So when I turn my back, I bubble. Right? So they pop Annihilation again. I'm absolutely melting the Rammatra. He should have been blocking this whole time. You see how fast I kill this Rammatra? Yeah, not a good idea. So I grab right here because I see that the Brig is here and the junk is here. And I know the junk is absolutely carrying their team. So if I kill the junk, I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this fight. Right, kill the junk. I'm going to bubble as I walk through just in case the junk mines hit me, which they did not, I think. I think I did it a little late. I should have committed right away. So junk makes a great play here again. I'm high energy pinning their spawn. I know Tire is here. I know the junk had Tire. So that's why I'm coming up right away to try to force the early Tire. He's going to pop it out. Unfortunately, I'm reloading, so I can't get the right click off. I bubble right away. Right? I know he's trying to kill me with the Tire. I just can't hit it. This is just really good movement on his part. Like, I should be advantaged here. Like, I should have been able to kill this Tire. At GM, I should be able to kill this Tire. I only did, I think, 60 damage to it. I also reloaded at the wrong time. I should reload it right away. Or not reload it at all. Oh, no, I was at 28. I had to reload. Alternatively, I could have backed up more. And forced it into the open and given my team more of a chance to kill it. I made a bunch of bad calls here. So this should have been a clean win. But alas, does not work out that way. I'm going to come back again. Junk's being super annoying, playing window. So what's my strategy here? I have 0 energy. Zarya's going to be ahead of me. What's my plan? Just beam the Zarya. Right? Everyone, you see, this is how you create space as Zarya when you have 0 energy. People just run away from you because nobody wants to deal with your bubble, right? Nobody wants to attack you when you, like, if you have bubble charges. So I just attack her until she pops her bubble for no reason. And then I just keep zapping, right? I still have 2 bubble charges. I'm pushing back the whole team with 0 energy, right? Their Zarya has, like, I don't know, like 50, yeah, 50, 60 energy. And look how a 0 energy Zarya is going to push her back the whole way. Right? They're like, oh, man, I guess, oh, yeah, to be fair, there's also a Bastion there. But I'm just running up, right? There's still nobody's attacking me, nobody's attacking me, nobody's attacking me, right? Still nobody attacking me. Right? I take cover behind the cart. Now I get purpled. As soon as I get purpled, I know everyone's going to attack me. I pop bubble to cleanse it. Right? Dragon goes off. I get super low from the dragon. I pop bubble just to make it to this mega. I know the Zarya's coming for me. I grab the mega in time. Reload, and now I know I'm going to win because the Zarya has no more bubbles. Right? She gets that last one. Right, 1 bubble is just not enough to stop you. Right, kill the Brig, which she made the right call, was just trying to get a kill in that situation. I go up, pin the doors, I think we just cap this. Okay, so offense goes well. Not like perfect, but pretty well. Defense, we're going to get absolutely steamrolled here. So I opened a Zarya, just figuring that felt like a good all-purpose choice. I didn't know what they were going to come out with. Like I didn't know if they would come out with a junk. I was checking Prince, the Cassidy's hours. I noticed that actually he played the most hours on Cassidy, and I regretted the Zarya pick. And when I was a few seconds before the gates opened, and I realized I probably should have played like Ryan or Rammatra here. So you see the trick that I do where I turn my back on them often. I did the first bubble. This is my second bubble. I overextend here. I 100% did this incorrectly. So I do this first bubble. I should have just booked it out of here instead of trying to get more charge with that second bubble. I should have just immediately left. They did a really good job rushing me down here, and I just can't stay alive. Right? I just don't navigate it well backwards. I just never have to like navigate through this backwards. Like this way, I could do it easily, but this way, like knowing exactly when I'm like behind cover is tough, right? You see, like right there, I hit the door frame. So I just completely whiffed that. That's like 100% on me. Like there's no excuse for me to die there. Big mistake. Anyway, I come out as Rammatra because I see that they had Widow. It's gonna be a lot of close quarters fighting here. I think Rammatra in the open against Ryan is favored for the Rammatra for sure. But with this corner, and I know I'm holding this corner, I'd much rather be playing Ryan. I wouldn't say much. I mean, I didn't get that. I'm happy playing Ryan in the situation. So I go for this swing. So it's 4 and 5 right now, I think. 2, 3, 4. No, it's 5 and 5. It's 5 and 5 right now. I'm gonna go for this swing. I hit the Ana right away. I see that she's low. I fire strike, kill her. Right, shield. Now I want to get really aggressive because there's 3 dead right now. So I want to farm ult charge, get kills, hit the Mercy with the fire strike. I know there's nowhere for her to run because 3 are dead. So who can she fly to? Ramatra's in front of us. We reset. I actually think about spawn camping them here for a while. I think that it would be a legitimate strategy with the comp that we have. But I see Bastion set up, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just play a little safer right now. I probably should have either gotten all the way back to the gate or spawn camped. Bastion dies. He trades for 1. I just immediately decide to play back. I decide that I'm committed to playing this gate. I just don't want to retreat any further because it's going to get worse for me the longer it goes on. They have short spawn and they have longer angles, which is really bad for me. So Bastion tank form goes. I misjudged this. I should have waited a few more seconds. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a Shatter to win this fight before their Cassidy comes back, which unfortunately does not end up working. You see me fail to navigate that backwards, and then I end up dying here. Second really big mistake on my part. Like, I am soft throwing this game, especially since I'm one of the highest, if not the highest, ranked person in the game. Coming back again. Alright, coming to the contest cart. So I'm looking to bait the Bastion tank form out nice and early, and then I get an opportunity to shatter. But I want to have a fight as soon as I can so we can potentially get a second fight. Chilling right now, looking to confirm we're all here, right? So I charge. It was not intentional to knock him back that way, but it worked out. I missed that fire strike, which is really bad. I'm like not sure what I should have done here. Because I know the Cassidy got knocked to the right, and I'm concerned. This is the really good player. I'm concerned he's going to wipe my whole team. But I go after the Bastion because he's really the only person that I can get in this situation. Cassidy comes back. I have the shield, and then he just does too much damage to me in the back. I could have survived this if I just held shield and walked this way. I was just concerned about the Bastion and the Ana coming behind me, because if I get purpled, I die here. But I die here anyway. So I would say that was okay, but not great. I would say still probably that's like 1 major mistake, 2 major mistakes, and 3 like a minor mistake. I come back as Rammatra because the angles are much longer, right? We have this long lane to handle, so I don't want to be doing Rammatra. Again, think about if you're playing Ryan, standing here while the Bastion's just shredding your shield. Like, what are you going to do? As Rammatra, I can poke here, right? I have some more mobility, so I can get up to the cart and use it as cover. Got some options. I obviously don't have time to contest that cart. Bastion's going to pop again. I shield. Vortex. Right, just trying to farm ulti here. I'm at 33. They have ulti. They have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. So this is a steamroll so far on defense, mostly due to my own errors. I get slept. Right, so they pop ulti, and I just like, okay, we're gonna lose this, and then die quickly. So they're gonna come all the way up towards here. I get on the side of the Sigma shield, go up here. I'm waiting for Ana to look at me before popping the shield because I'm trying to block sleep. Alright, Vortex has landed. Did she actually sleep me? Oh, I think she did. No, wait, no, she went for the Bastion. Damn. Alright. So I shield here, right? Lots of headshots in the Ana during Vortex. Headshotting the Cassidy, hoping he's going to fire early. He does not. Good job holding this. Using the cart for cover. I hear a shot. Go for backline. Right? Now we're just going to chase down. Right? Ana makes a wise call to try to commit here to kill me, which she does. Doesn't make a difference, but the best she could do in this situation. So I have ulti. I want to use my ulti soon, right? Rather than waiting for their Rammatra to get another ulti. Getting lapped in tank ultis or ultimates in general is never a good idea. Lapped meaning like they use 2 ultimates when you use your first. Right? I poke the Widow, so I know there's a Widow now. So I'm poking the Widow a ton. Right? They put shield down. I just need to kite the shield right now. And then I pop Nemesis to apply pressure to the corner, because I have to, right? You see the rest of the team start swinging. I have to do something at this point, or else it's going to get worse. So I'm going to block right now. Coalescence is popped. Going for the Rammatra, who I feel like is a little overextended. I'm not committing right now to ulti, because all 4 are back, and I know that I think she has grenade and nade. At least I thought she did. So just damaging them all, right? Ana's a little crazy. So the Rammatra's going to get out. I'm going to pop Nemesis just to get back quickly. I'm going to pop block here to make sure I don't die, and I stand in front of the Bastion to make sure he doesn't die. I'm going to stand behind the cart, just doing this little dance for some reason. I don't know why he's so obsessed with trying to move the cart. So now I'm going to pop Nemesis. What did I hear anything? I think I know sleep is on cooldown. I think I know sleep is on cooldown for sure. I don't think I know grenade's on cooldown. But I'm full health right now, so I'm not worried about getting naded at the moment. Especially since they have a much lower damage lineup now that they have Widow. So I pop ulti. I recognize again, Ana doesn't have sleep, and I know that for sure. So my first target here is to go for the Ana, who's walked too far forwards. Kill her in 3 shots. I start blocking. They once again have another nano annihilation for the millionth time. I'm just gonna block, just hold block here, right? As soon as he walks by me, I start punching him. I see the Widow's there. Fine, we trade. Trading's good, right? Trading's good on defense. We have short spawn, they have long spawn, no problem. Come back out again, and this is the last major switch that I do. I go D.Va, because if you look at their lineup when I spawn, right now, right, you see that they have gone Widow, so very low damage, but somewhat mobile, and she's going to take the high ground, and they have Ashe now, presumably because he's trying to kite me, they are trying to kite me as Rammatra to make sure that they never get in range for me to do damage. As Cassidy they can, I can do Annihilation, but Ashe is probably way too far away for me to do anything. Bob is also very, very strong on open maps like this. So I go D.Va now to be able to challenge high ground, and I think this is the single biggest change that I make. So there's 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. So still a lot of time. They only need to win 1 fight here to win the game. I go up, right? Widow clearly was not expecting me to do that. I go up, kill her right away. Just poking a little from high ground. Right, nothing crazy. Again, 3 people back here trying to shoot at me. Great, great for me. It means nothing else is getting done. I recognize that they've gone a little too far back. I start going back for the Rammatra. He's not blocking. I pop missiles. Right, shred him. He's dead. See, the Ana's overextended. Right? It's funny because their Ana's probably masters, but I feel like if you watch this game, it's so clear that the Ana's like one of the worst players on their team. Right? There's no reason for the Ana to be this far out in the open. Like, that is actually crazy how far extended that Ana is. But, you know, they're masters because of other reasons. Obviously, everybody makes mistakes. Like, I threw the first 2 fights for sure. And arguably threw the 3rd one as well. Alright, so they got Mei now, which is an interesting choice. And they've gotten Zarya, which makes total sense. You see, I immediately, as soon as I see the Zarya, I immediately start backing up. I DM to make sure my Bastion doesn't die. I play Window here. Not because I'm really expecting to kill anybody, just to distract them, right? Just the Mei walking to the left and wasting her time is good for me. Now the Mei isn't with her team, isn't able to do anything to help them. So as soon as Zarya comes up, I get out of range of beam. I get slept, no problem. Not an issue, right? High Noon goes off, I DM him just in case, right? So I go up here to blow up the Zarya. Zarya's already dead. Kill the Mei. Great. Alright, I go for the Sojourn. Great, killed her. Alright, the supports are running away. I just DM here to make sure that I don't get slept out of position or anything crazy. They're still running Zarya. So I have the opportunity to eat Blizzard here and eat Grav. Even if I don't eat them, which statistically speaking I'm not going to, even if I don't eat them, it forces them to play differently. So if the Mei is like right here, she can't chuck Blizzard into the back line because she'll be afraid that I'll eat it, which means she either has to wait for me to like get distracted or something like that, which might be hard because she has to sync the timing of like when my team will be grouped and when I'm not paying attention or unable to pay attention. A, and B, it might cause her to throw it short because the window for me to eat it will be much smaller. So just existing for things like Grab and Blizzard can change their behavior and reduce the value they get just by existing as D.Va. So I know the Zarya is like somewhat close to Grab, probably doesn't have it, which is why I'm bothering to eat the right clicks. As soon as she starts beaming, I back up here. She doesn't have bubble. I attack her again. So she gets another nano every fight. Every fight she gets a nano. I just have to deal with this as tank. Like just the nano differential is nuts. Anyway, I know this is coming. It's totally fine. I'm just trying to make sure I get the last 2% for ulti. I got it. Pop bomb. Why do I pop bomb? Where are they gonna go? And I was thinking this the whole time, right? As soon as I pop both bubbles from Zarya, she's gonna get it just in time, I think. Yeah, she's gonna get it just, and she's very lucky. This actually probably should have been a little more to the left. I put this too far to the right. Yeah, I didn't mean to put it quite so far to the right. I should put it slightly more to the left to kill the left side of the card as well. Alternatively, I could have popped it in the air like that, but I think that time-wise, I don't think I had the time to do that. So I kill 2 in the back line. I die for it, but great. I don't know why Mercy decides to res here. This is a questionable choice. Unnecessary. I didn't want to get res. I would have been perfectly happy just like spawning and coming in. Because again, we have short spawn. Like they have long spawn. Like how do they win this fight? Right? As long as I kill those 2 in the back, they're screwed. Like there's nothing they can do. You know, even if they wiped the rest of my team, they would have gotten the cart to here, and then we would have come out, and then we would have wiped them, and they would have to do it all over again. 10 seconds left. I don't think they're even going to get a real contest here. Yeah, Zarya comes in. I immediately blow her up. I didn't even worry about eating the grab because I'm not... I probably should have worried about eating the grab, but I was more concerned about making sure the Zarya died quickly. Yeah. Now I'm DMing. It's a good DM, though. I'm pretty sure this DM actually is huge. Yeah, overclock's going off right now. They get absolutely nothing out of that. That DM was massive. Get the Ana. Genji's here, shoot him in the back, can't deflect, and then that's all she wrote. Okay, cool. Hopefully that's interesting. Again, to see like just GM level play and just like seeing the counters and seeing how to adapt, and also seeing the reads that I'm making in terms of like which players on their team are really carrying and what do I need to do to kind of counter them, right? The tank was not actually an issue all game. Technically, the tank won fights, but because the tank was getting nano, that's really the reason why they were winning fights. I think I was making better reads in their tank on average, but because their tank got nanos, like if they get nano annihilation, like what am I gonna do? You know, like unless I have grab or something, there's not much I can do to shut that down. And sometimes you need to accept, like, okay, we're gonna lose this fight, but the ult economy is better in our favor. We're gonna have way more ultis, and we can use those more effectively. Okay, cool. Hopefully this was interesting.